So some of you may know that we have a Discord, and in that Discord we take requests on some deck building ideas sometimes, and an idea came up that maybe I should go back to trying to make a new Planeswalker tribal deck. Well, I think I might have gone overboard. Cue the intro, let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today's video is all about Sultai, a color scheme we have not touched on once yet in Strixhaven, and I'm so excited to get into it. And this is not your Sultai ultimatum list. This is a Planeswalker tribal list with some new toys, and I'm excited to show you guys this list and get into the gameplay footage. But before we do, as always, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I just ask if you take a moment to do so. It's a free way to help support the channel and gets us growing and out to more of the community. And if you hit that little bell, that's for you. You'll be notified anytime I post a video, which is 3 times a week, as well as be notified whenever we go live on YouTube here streaming. Be there or be square. I'd love to see you guys, talk with you guys. But yeah, let's go ahead and, with that being said, jump right into the deck. I just honestly, someone, in my Discord brought up and mentioned, why don't you guys try out some Planeswalker tribal stuff? Well, I took that as a personal challenge to try to break the world Guinness record for most Planeswalkers in a deck, I guess. I don't know. I ended up here. So this is what we have in the deck. We're going to go ahead and start, I guess, where we should, which is the Planeswalkers. So we have 2 new Planeswalkers that we have from Strixhaven that are in the deck. One of them being Kasmina. Kasmina is a new Planeswalker that we just previously posted a video on this last Wednesday. It's very, very good paired with other Planeswalkers as well as Teferi, and it's very versatile, more than you would think. This card on its surface, when you read it, is kind of like, it's not that great. But when paired with other Planeswalkers, obviously it does some really great things. But on its own too, it really does do some really cool things. And in this video, you're going to see in some of the gameplay footage, it saved us in a couple of situations. This creating fractal creatures is no joke, because this thing gets big really fast. Obviously the alt in this Planeswalker it was really good in our teamer deck because we could fish out an ultimatum, but in this deck we don't actually run ultimatum, so it doesn't work as great. But its fractal ability and scrying ability is really no joke, and it can really get us far in a game. And then we got a new Planeswalker in Professor Onyx. You guys already know I love this card. It's already been in 2 of my deck lists so far, and it's very powerful. It's got a really sweet Magecraft ability where you're gaining and siphoning life, and then not only that, you get to go into your deck and find whatever it is you want and put it in your library, and then you get to also kill creatures, and the ultimate ability wins you games on the spot. Well, we're going to be winning games on the spot a lot because of Vorinclex. I know we're skipping a couple Planeswalkers here. I'm kind of all over the place. Welcome to the channel. But anyways, Vorinclex, I'm sure you're all familiar with this card, but it comes down, Planeswalkers come in with double loyalty. We get to double the loyalty counters on all of our things, and anything that comes in with counters gets doubled. So it does kind of work against my own Maze Mind Tome here, but what it does is it boosts all of my Planeswalkers' abilities by double the effect. So if we're scrying for +2 on any of my Planeswalkers are getting +4 instead. It's nutty. Something I also learned by mistake in this video, you're going to find out, is when you create a fractal creature token and you create it for, let's say, 8, it comes in as a 16/16. So Vorinclex, super MVP of this deck, does some really busted things. Some other cards that win us the game immediately as they come in with Vorinclex would be Teferi, Master of Time. Pairs really well with Kasmina as well, because if we can get this to -10, it's a game winner every time, because 2 extra turns is no joke, and it really, how do you come back from that, honestly? Like, you can't. With Teferi, and every turn we're playing Planeswalkers, like, you're not coming back from a 2-turn deficit, so that's an auto win as well. We also have some really good Planeswalkers in Ashiok and Garruk, 2 cards I'm sure you're very familiar with. Garruk being very versatile as far as creating dogs to block and being able to kill things. Ashiok also does some really cool things, creates more creatures for you to block with as well, maybe get a little bit of aggression going, and we're also milling our opponent, stealing their things. Card does it all. And then how do we get there without dying? Because there's so many things that can get up underneath us, like mono red, mono white, whatnot. Extinction Event. That's going to be our board wipe of choice. Any sort of Planeswalker deck needs some board wipes. You're going to need Extinction Event in this one. And the reason I went with Extinction Event is for a very good reason. Everything that we play is even. We got Fractal Creature tokens, even. We've got Nightmare tokens, even. We've got dogs, even. Vorinclex even. So if we run into a teamer deck or an adventure deck in general, all adventure decks, which are everywhere, Extinction Event hitting for odd absolutely cripples our opponent. So, and then we also get to keep our creatures, so that's good. We also have 4 cultivates to help us get to those big spells, because these are very heavy spells. It's very mana intensive. And then we also have Salt coming to protect those planeswalkers once they've been established onto the battlefield. And then we also have 4 Maze Mind Tomes to help refuel the hand, and a couple of Blood Chief's Thirst just for some spot removal, some early game crabs, annoying things that you just don't want to deal with. And that's going to be the deck, guys, in a nutshell. This gameplay footage is phenomenal. We had some really intricate gameplay where we had to kind of navigate some really tough spots, and I'm actually fairly proud of how I played this today. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll meet you guys back here for some final thoughts and wrap it up with some fresh ideas on maybe how to make the deck better. So we'll see you guys there. Till next time, peace. All right, here we go. We're gonna be playing some extreme planeswalkers here. This is gonna be about as many planeswalkers as I could potentially squeeze in a deck and make it work. So gonna have some fun. Opponent's not gonna have hopefully too many answers, because not too many people expect 30 planeswalkers in a deck. All right, ooh, not bad. Cultivate into some big things. Got a Maze Mind Tome, gonna keep that. Hopefully we can survive long enough though. If this is like mono red, we might be in trouble. Nope, not mono red. Mono black potentially though, which is pretty deadly. All right, Maze Mind Tome, I can live with that. So they're shooting for an Ugin. Ooh, Ugin could kill us bad, couldn't they? They could wipe our entire Planeswalker organization in one go. Let's hope that's not the case. Well, at least if we can get a Vorinclex out before they can get an Ugin out, it comes in with half loyalty, so. Yeah? Okay. That's a thought. Really? Oh, come on. You can go, and I hate to say it, but you could probably go too. I need the land. Unfortunately, I need the land. I'm gonna save my Maze Mind Tomes then, because I'm gonna need to draw cards to catch up. Opponent's gonna be making me discard quite a bit, I have a feeling. Cultivate here, and then we're gonna hit a green and black. Say go. All right, so Vorinclex can't come down next turn. I can draw a card though and cycle the Triumph if I feel like it. Saw that coming. Who else saw that coming? Everybody. I gotta get this Vorinclex out before they make me discard it. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it though. If they make me discard another 2 cards, I'm toast. I could draw a card and discard 2 instead of Vorinclex, but if I don't top deck a land, I'm screwed. All right, what's the play? Yep, it is a discard 2. Unbelievable. Okay. So we'll have to put a stop here to make sure we hit our land drop. Hi. Sweating bullets at the moment. Sweating bullets. Let's see what we get here. Don't need that. Well, looks like we're getting it either way. So at least we can counter the next discard spell, so that's cool. That's cool. We'll pass the priority on over, say go. They lose their Maze Mind Tome this turn too, which is great, because Vorinclex would have allowed them to continuously use their Maze Mind Tome without having to put counters on it. What's our opponent gonna do now? Put a stop here again. Yeah, you're not gonna have that. You're not gonna have that. We're gonna go ahead and scry, hit a land drop, please. Thank goodness. We finally made it. Okay, we played this well, and I'm getting rewarded for it, I feel like, so happy about that. Now we get unlimited Maze Mind Tomes. Wait, no we don't. What am I saying? That would be for the opponent. That does not work the same way over here. There's no way. Really? Unbelievable. All right, well, at least we got a nice little top deck there. Let's see you answer both of those. I do need to find a counter spell. There's no shot. That's actually a pretty good card. Okay. You can go back to exile. I will draw a card. Counterspell would be really nice, but beggars can't be choosers, right? Alright, so we need black and green probably, right? Goes down for blue. What did we get? Oh, we got a Skull Raid and a Crippling Fear. Nice. Crippling Fear would have destroyed me. Nice. That's a good top deck. Really? And they top deck Blood Chief's Thirst? Unbelievable. Give me a Walker. Come on, there's so many. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Can they continuously answer these Planeswalkers over and over with the top of their deck? Let's hope not. Oh, we hit an Onyx. Dude, we're hitting some good stuff off the top. Eventually, they gotta hit a land, right? There we go. All right. I was gonna say, there's no way they can keep answering these spells. They had a really good start there, though, with all the discarding. Almost had me. GG. All right, solid start to the Walkers deck. Solid start. Honestly, this deck could be solid because, like, honestly, if you really think about it, answering Planeswalkers is tough to do, especially in a meta that's so creature heavy. Like, nobody's really planning for it, but you know how Magic Arena goes too, though. They always try to give you those matchups. Whenever you run a Planeswalker deck, you're gonna run into the guy that runs a ton of Blood Chief's Thirst, you know? Happens all the time, but it's fine. We make it work. We keep it moving. This is a really good hand. 3, 4, 5 drop. Just Planeswalker after Planeswalker. Kasmina, not really that great, but it does great things with Teferi, so. Kasmina down, let's go. Gotta hit our land drop probably, right? I mean, anything really. Ooh, Vorinclex, we're definitely gonna keep that one. Definitely gonna keep that on top. Alright, so if we get a Vorinclex down and then Teferi +2, like, make it 4. Like, jeez Louise, man. Alright, opponent's cultivating to something big here. They also have a World Tree. Might see some ultimatums in the future here. Teferi +2. And it's another Kasmina that can go. Let's go and scry again. We're gonna need a land drop. Come on, Kasmina, we can do this. Land drop. There it is. There it is. Now Ashiok's coming down. And Ashiok can do some creature stuff. Hopefully get us going it towards the W. Alright, Omen. Man, they are really ramping up here, huh? Really ramping up. I hope they don't have ultimatums, man. Like, that could hurt us. But I mean, honestly, we're doing things that ultimatums want to do anyways. We're getting down really big threats that ultimatums would typically go and grab. That's kind of tough, right? It does a lot of things if they can get that mana out there. All right, getting close to Teferi's ultimate already. They're probably like, what is happening right now? I can't +2 Ashiok because her own ability is way too good. Looking for land still. That's a land, but it's not a fast land. I need a fast land. Come on, you got me, Kasmina. If not, the Maze Mind Tome can get us there with 2 more scries. Oh, I want that. I want that, but I can't play it, so I need more land. That ain't it, Chief. All right, put a stop here. No, not there. Right there. Yes. All right, so Teferi is ready to ultimate next turn, and we're going to get multiple turns. Nice. They're playing Search for Glory, which means they don't have the key pieces they need yet to make this happen. If they pull Prismatic Bridge, which I'm guessing they are. Oh, that's good, too. They can play that. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Which one are they going for? Probably Teferi, right? Because it's about to win us the game. So unfortunate. Okay, well, if that's the case, I guess Guess we'll draw a card.
Don't worry, I'll think of something. Back's gonna hurt tomorrow.
Land. Ah, another Vorinclex. I need a land so I can play this Vorinclex. Come on. No! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, well, we'll just go and grab land this way then. Do it the old-fashioned way, huh? That's annoying. This is so annoying. -8. I don't have... Do I have a green instant of sorcery that's worth grabbing? I don't think we really prepped for hitting the ultimate on Kasmina, honestly. Let's just go and scry. I guess 2 Vorinclexes is pretty good in case something happens to the first one, but it looks like their removal is mostly going to be binding, I'm guessing, so... Let's get in there, see what we exile off the top. A whole lot of nothing, huh? Alright. Whole lot of nothing. Definitely don't want to alt Ashiok for that nonsense. Alright, they get a land. They play a land. They are ramping all day. Flicker of Fate. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Wow. Okay. Oh, there goes Ashiok. Man, if only we could have got Vorinclex out. That card would have been useless to our opponent. Hand of Shatter the Sky to follow it up. Nice. Alright, well, we get a big... We get a big fractal, if that means anything. And we get to hit our opponent's face really hard here. Let's make it 9. Make it a 9. Oh, it comes in with double counters. Oh my god, I totally meant for that to happen. Oh, come on. Waking the Trolls. You get to destroy one of my lands, huh? That's fine. That's fine. Because guess what? I'm playing another Vorinclex, and your Waking the Trolls does nothing. It does nothing! Dang it, man. Kasmina's Fractals work so good with Vorinclex. I honestly didn't even realize that. That's so good, man. Alright. End turn. We've got so much card draw here. If I could just have a turn where I don't need to keep casting big spells, if our opponent can just ease off the gas a little bit. At least we have a really good answer to these 2 cards. They can't do anything now. Flicker of Fate, please bring it on. Kasmina, by the way, is getting 4 loyalty per turn. It's so Teferi's gonna come in with 6. Wow, Teferi's gonna be able to ultimate on their turn right away. Right, oh, that's game. That's unfortunately game for our friend here. It was nice knowing you. We enjoyed playing. That was a really interesting deck our opponent had, man. The World Tree really kicked in, and they were doing some pretty nutty things, but unfortunately they're a really Saga-based deck, and they went up against a Vorinclex deck. It's never good for our opponent. They never really had a fair shot because that was a big disadvantage for them. GG's. Oh, poor opponent, man. I hate being in those positions where the game just matches you up with just the absolute worst possible matchup. Let's see what we got here today. Up against Ivan. I feel like the music hasn't been loud enough though, man. I don't know why. I feel like we need more background music. All right, so what do we got here? Kasmina, a couple of, okay, that could work. That could work. Saw it coming, we get to foretell it. Have we gone first every time so far? We had a long run earlier today where we were going second the whole time, so I feel like that's pretty sweet. I'm gonna foretell these. I think getting these counters ready to go early is probably better than getting the Maze Mind Tome going. Up against Gruul. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. Another Kasmina, not good. Not good. What do I want to do here? I guess Kasmina could take some of the smoke off of us with the Brushfire attacking it instead of attacking us. But I also need to hit my land drops, so I feel like that's the way to go. Alright, well, let's go and hit our scry now, instead of holding up priority here. That's really good. Oh, man, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I need a land, though. I need a land, otherwise we're toast. Otherwise, we are out of here. Okay, so it's gonna have to come down to our sock coming. Maybe even drawing a card next turn if they don't cast anything. Hopefully it can get us to this extinction event without dying. It's gonna be a tricky game, man. We're gonna have to navigate some perilous waters here because our opponent is really fast. Really fast. I didn't play another creature. Oh, that's a good sign. Back down to a 1/1. Pass turn. Say go. Kasmina can get us a fractal creature to block with, right? I know a lot of you might be thinking that, but we actually can't block this with a creature power 2 or less, and we won't be able to create a creature bigger than that. So, unfortunately for us, we're in a big pickle, a big bind here. Ah, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. If they don't cast anything here, we draw a card. Also, we're going to put a stop just in case we miss our land drop. That's an even, that's an odd, by the way. So that's going to get a little awkward with the extinction event. We might just die here. If they cast an odd creature, I'm gonna have to counter it. All right, this is 4 life, by the way, down the road. What's our opponent doing here? I hope they don't have a burn spell to my face like Bone Crusher Giant again. That would be really awkward. They sure do. Another one? You really have another one. Please tell me they don't have another one. Of course they do. And it took them 8 years to figure out how to play it. Alright, let's go ahead and scry. We gotta hit this land drop. Not a third Kasmina. I need a 4th land. Please. Oh my god. Okay. It's good enough. It's good enough. Because all we were gonna do this turn anyways is kill this. Hold up our counterspell magic. Man, oh man, that's... Is there anything more frustrating than what's happening right now? I don't know. So if they play one more land, they can only still cast a 1 Bone Crusher. Questing Beast, that's a no-go. That's gonna be a no for me, dog. Let's not forget we can gain 4 life here. Do they have a shock, really? They're gonna shock my face, cool. Get me down to 1. Oh, a Stone Coil Serpent, okay. That's a little different. So if I play Kasmina here, these don't have haste, so I'm gonna play Kasmina here and create a 1/1 fractal to block. Oh, the fractal is multicolored. No! Alright, well maybe it'll take the attention off my face a little bit. I still gain 4 life either way. Man, alright, well. I think foretelling this is good. Yikes, I was gonna create a 1/1 fractal to block this, but protection from multicolored. How could I forget something so silly? I don't have an answer for this 1/1. It's just a matter of time before it gets me. Hopefully it keeps attacking my planeswalkers though, that would be nice. Nope, they're going face. And that is the correct move, unfortunately. Do I need land? I don't need land, right? No. I do not need land. Okay. That's a good top deck. Okay, well, in that case... Get a body. That'll block the Bone Crusher, right? This will take care of you. And then we have a Salt coming. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. We're stabilizing. Slowly but surely, we're stabilizing. I got a saw it coming, hopefully for like an Ember Cleave or something, or a Henge. That would be great. Those would be both be really good hits. That would be a Henge. That would be the Henge I spoke of. Now Ashiok comes down and we just start collecting bodies, and then these are all odd. All the creatures I'm creating are all evens, so. Whew, I feel like we played this on a tightrope and we walked that tightrope perfectly, so hopefully we get the win out of this, but it's not over yet, that's for sure. Down to 6 life total. Really? They're gonna swing? Alright. Alright then. Ashiok's got to produce some creatures for us. And let's go ahead and scry. Don't need a land. Looking for something more dynamic, like maybe a Vorinclex would be good. Vorinclex would be saucy. 2 bone. Oh wait, actually those aren't in exile. They're just on the side over here. Brushfire Elemental. Oh no! Don't tell me that's a land. Don't tell me that next card's a land. That's the first time ever I'm rooting for their last card not to be a land. That's so annoying because I can't block it. I can't block it with my 2/3. So if they have a land, this is gonna hurt. And if it's a... That's pretty good. That gets me down to within 2. Or they can go for my Planeswalkers. No, go Planeswalker, go Planeswalker. No! Alright, whatever. Whatever. Well, that turned around quickly. That went sideways in a hurry. Alright, so we're at the mercy of their top deck. We have no way to gain life. So any burn spell off the top is good enough for them to win. And unfortunately, I mean, fortunately for us, we've gone through 3 Bone Crushers, so it's going to be tough for them to top deck anything that can burn our face. Unless, of course, they run like Shocks, but I don't know. They got to hit that 1 Bone Crusher, you know what I'm saying? Why do they keep highlighting my stuff? It's making me frustrated. Okay, 2 Bone Crushers. That's what we wanted to see a while ago, so we could do one of these. Right? Let's create some creatures so we don't have to worry about our face from hasty things. That's life gain. I definitely want that. So do not cultivate here, Matthew. Should have cultivated, then I should have scried. But in this case, it worked out because we found a Maze Mind Tome off the top, which gains us 4 life in 4 turns. Oh, that's a long ways away. Can we survive? Can we survive? Tricky, tricky. If we can gain that 4 life, man, we're in business. Honestly, I would like to play this, draw a card right into a Vorinclex, and then double the counters the following turn to gain that 4 life. I don't even care, honestly. Burn through the Maze Mind Tome quickly, but you know what? If it means... Alright, I can live with that. I can live with that, because that can't go face, thank goodness. Play the tome, okay. We're gonna scry. And then see what's on top, and then we'll draw a card. Don't need a land. Alright, let's draw a card.
The future is not yet decided.
Damn, okay, well. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and get some more land, thin out the deck a bit. I honestly don't want to swing, because if they draw anything with haste, it kills us. But I'm guessing the only thing, the only 2 things with haste they have, I can't even block anyways. Shit. Oh man, I gotta swing. It is what it is. If we hit like a questing beast off the top here, I'm gonna be so ecstatic. I should have created a fractal there with this. Oh shoot, that just upped their chances of drawing a haste creature. Keep in mind, I did that on purpose. I attacked on purpose because, like I said, we wouldn't be able to block their haste creatures anyways, whether it's Brushfire Elemental or Questing Beast. And they're playing this extremely smart because they played a Evolving Wilds but didn't crack it. So a Brushfire Elemental would be lethal. Oh, that's a good draw. That's a good draw. Let's draw a card because we're going to create a Fractal, right? Damn. Okay, we can phase stuff out now, which is nice.
It takes impressive knowledge to be a temporal.
Everything is under control.
Get that Fractal. Scry. We're trying to get to 2 turns here. But I also have a phase out. Let's keep in mind I have the phase out. So if they get a haste creature now though, I'm not in too much trouble because we can always phase it out. Whew. I'm nervous, man. I really want to win this one. This is gonna be so. It's literally a luck of the draw. It's either they got a top deck in the next 2 turns, something that burns my face or gets haste. Even haste doesn't save them now though. We just kind of mitigated that, but. If they can't find those in 2 turns before my Maze Mind Tome gives me life, we should be able to win this game. I guess that would be pretty bad for us as well. Alright, we're gonna scry. Another land, don't need that. Come on, top deck me something juicy here. Extinction Event, that's pretty juicy. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. Yes! Dude, they were still in this game too. Why would they quit? They had 1 more top deck. They honestly had 1 more top deck to get it done, man. They could have gotten that Bone Crusher and killed me. All right, though, GG. That was a hard-fought game right there, that's for sure. Hard-fought. Glad we got it done, though. By the way, this deck was a request by some of our Discord members. I'm always down for ideas and stuff, so if you guys ever have any ideas and you want to share them, definitely jump into Discord and let me know, and might have to give them a try, so. This isn't a terrible hand. Teferi is, you know, phases stuff, and we're up against Teamer Obosh, by the way, so this is gonna be Teamer Adventures, so a lot of our stuff will probably get bounced by Brazen Borrowers. Kind of annoying. All right, ooh, 2 Edgewall Innkeepers. You love to see it. When I say you love to see it, I mean you love to hate to see it, you know? You know what I mean. Alright, we're gonna go for double black here because we were short on black mana. And then Ashiok can come down next turn, which is great. See what kind of answer they would have for that. I'm curious to see. Curious to know, what do you got for my Ashiok? Oh, they just buy their Obosh straight up, huh? Okay. Okay, Ashiok, and then we follow it with a Liliana. I was hoping to get Teferi out here, but the curve just didn't make sense. No more attacks, huh? Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, we'll take the W there. Don't know why they conceded so quickly, but I mean, it was going to be pretty bad for them, I think. You know, they have things like Stomp, they have things like bouncing effects, but nothing really too crazy for my Planeswalkers to handle. Plus, we have Onyx coming out next turn. So if they played anything big, it was going to have to get sacrificed anyway, so... Anyways, on to the next one. We're coming up on the end of the video as far as gameplay footage goes. If this is a long one, this might have to be the last one. Let's do it, man. Let's end it on a strong note here. This deck is fairly powerful. I gotta say, it's fairly powerful. It's awkward to deal with, like I said in the beginning. You know, not too many people are gonna have too many answers for it, so... This is a keep. It shouldn't be a keep, but it is because we have the tome, so it can kind of find us land. And there we go. We get rewarded right away with the land off the top. Man, I'm phlegmy today. I don't know why. Well, we got all the Planeswalkers and all the Planeswalkers' friends. So that's cool. 4, 5. Yep, we got them all, man. Name a Planeswalker, we probably have it in our hand. Scavenging Ooze. Dude, if we could top deck a Cultivate right now, that would be wild. It's land, we'll have to keep it. Gotta keep it. Don't have a 1-drop play, so even drawing a card there on main phase, leaving me with 1 mana isn't ideal because we don't have anything for it. So, all right, so we're against mono green, so this is gonna get pretty ugly pretty quickly. Gonna need an extinction event. Let's go and see if we can't scry one. Oh, and the stop didn't work. Cool. We were a little too late on it, I guess. Yikes. Okay, we need blue. Blue. And we plus this, at least will take the pressure off my life total here. Get the pressure off my life total, and then next turn we can drop an Ashiok, which can start creating some creatures for us. See where our creatures want to go here. Alright. That's an easy phase out for me here. That's an easy phase out. People always forget about the phase out, and then they don't actually double up their attacks on Teferi, giving me more turns. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Alright, well. That's land. It's not necessarily the land I want to see, though. And plus, I'm looking for like an extinction event, really. If I'm being completely honest. Okay, so probably go green here, right? Or black. I guess it doesn't. Neither one is like a great option. I got a double green and a double black, so I think Vorinclex is more important though. So let's go green. Let's go Ashiok. Let's create a creature. Interesting. So cultivate now. Actually, I kind of want the land. All right. End turn. Let's see what happens here. We got ways to block the little stuff, but that Feasting Troll King is trample, so we're in trouble. And that is also going to fight some stuff. It's also problematic. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll go all face here. Because we're going to gain a little bit of life. Yeah, they do go face. All right, that's actually really good for us. Okay, let's draw a card. Right. Let's gain some life. Land. It's the land we need too, so we'll take it. We do need a black source here. All right, we're still alive. We're still alive. That's a W. Vorinclex is solid here. I'm going to go ahead and bounce this. Hopefully that gets exiled. I doubt it. They're probably going to exile whatever cards in their hand, but at least I'll have to recast it. And this is a solid blocker, and then we can face something out, but I think I need to drop this because it creates more blockers, right? It's not ideal. It's not the most ideal situation, but it's good enough. It's good enough to create some blockers, right? And then we can phase out next turn. No longer need to cultivate. All right, we've got a lot going on here. Opponents basically running off the top deck because they're going to want to play that Feasting Troll King, right? And then we make some key blocks here against some of their bigger stuff, and we phase out something. All right, let's see how they attack. They all go face. Okay, I figured that was going to be the case. So phase you out, right? Block here, block here. We take one. We're still alive. Still alive. We get some loyalties here on Garruk. All right. Now, so the question now becomes, how do I handle this next situation here? So I think we draw a card first. Let's see what we hit. Shit, I shouldn't have drawn a card first. Matthew, you're an idiot. I could have played Vorinclex and then doubled the loyalty on that. All right, well, if I play Onyx, we have to. Maybe we just do the same thing we did last time. Let's play the Vorinclex. I should have done that first. We bounce. The reason I don't want to kill the Troll King here with the destroy target creature is because they can just cast it at instant speed with the food, and then it'll come in with haste and kill us. So unfortunately, I do think I have to give up the Ashiok here. We keep giving them basically unlimited food here, but you know, we got to do what we got to do. Create some more creatures, no attacks. Shoot. We would have been able to phase something out here too if I wouldn't have messed that up. That's a good top deck. That's a good top deck. I know I could go Professor Onyx here, but I think it'll be better to go Ashiok and then hold up the counter magic, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2. I could foretell it. That's something, right? They're baiting me to block with this so they could eat a ton of food, right? So we're not going to do that. We're just going to block with the doggo. Because they can eat a ton of food and just kill my Vorinclex, which we can't have, so. Scavenging Ooze, fair enough. Oh, and now their Feasting Troll King is fair game. Fair game. Because they have nothing else to discard, so they're gonna have to exile this Feasting Troll King. That's a W, baby. That's a W, baby. Let's freaking go, man. Holy cow, dude. That was an even tougher battle right there. I feel like we were on the ropes the whole time. 2 life? Holy cow, we really played well tonight, and I had a lot of fun. So let's wrap it up there and hit the final thoughts. Welcome back from that roller coaster ride of games. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I had a blast playing it. Honestly, it was amazing. It felt great. Planeswalkers are a powerhouse for sure, and I am actually very surprised at how well this actually came together and how quickly I was able to put this deck together. It was one of the easier decks I've had to put together since STRIXHAVEN even came out. Don't know why I haven't tried sooner, honestly. But man, it has so many different ways we can go with this. Starting this off, like this whole breaking it down and talking about things we could change to this deck. Starting it off, Kasmina's ultimate. We got there so many times that I'm really tempted to throw in a couple of Sultai ultimatums. This deck, if you don't know, Kasmina can go searching for 8 and grab a free Sultai ultimatum, and we could put 2 more creatures onto the battlefield, or planeswalkers and creatures, and potentially ult them with the Vorinclex immediately. So there's so much possibility with this deck, it's not even funny. We can even switch all of our mana base to snow, and we can go for like blood on the snow, and we can get back any planeswalkers that may or may not die and use that as our board wipe. I personally think it's going to be a little too slow because this deck is a little bit susceptible to more aggro decks. We need time to set up, and blood on the snow is a couple turns later than an extinction event, and it might be detrimental and actually end up killing you. I do think Maze Mind Tome as our card engine is very good because it gains us the life, and we need the life. Honestly though, being paired with Vorinclex, not great. But being able to play it early on turn 2, you typically don't have to worry about those types of things. But gaining the life is so important. And so I like the way this deck feels and is sitting right now. I wish I could think of a way, and I'm probably going to try to think of a way to squeeze in a couple ultimatums for Kasmina here, so we can go digging in and playing free ultimatums. That seems like a really fun idea, so I'm going to give it a shot. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on the deck. If you have any ideas on how to change it to make it any better, definitely let me know in the comments below. But now we are at the part of the video, my absolute favorite part of the video, where we give thanks to you guys. Thank you guys all so much for making it this far into the video. If you can hear the sound of my voice right now, like you're you're out of your mind for making this far in the video. It just is what it is. But thank you. I appreciate your support, and being able to sit through all of this means the world to me, because we get pushed out on the algorithm to more people. So you're helping the channel grow by staying here and supporting me. But some other special people that help support the channel as well monthly are some of the Swayze members who have joined the membership program here on my YouTube. And we're going to start top to bottom. We've got Get Looky, we got Daisy, Jay, Kevin, Zeke, Watts, and Beef Drew. All of these people have supported my channel financially with the $4.99 subscription. They also get access to exclusive content like pack openings and my VODs for the YouTube streams. If you want to be a member, you can join hitting that blue button down below, and it gives you some free perks. So be sure to check it out if that's what you're interested in. But I just want to say thank you to all of you for supporting me monetarily. That's a big deal. So I don't take that lightly, and I really do appreciate that a lot. And that's going to conclude today's video. So all of you are still here, again, thank you. Love you guys. See you guys on the next one. When is it gonna be the next one? This is a Friday video. I'm actually way ahead on my recording, which has never happened before, so I can put a little more time and effort into my stream, which is great. So I think this will be coming out Friday, so I will see you all back here on Monday. Till then, peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.